defining play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line.
Yeah.
Back to pass, it's Sayin.
Yeah.
It's complete to the right. Can't
Get off me, bro.
Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. And the Buckeyes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Oh, he's got a chance. He stepped out of bounds right at the 45-yard line, and now they're starting to put things together. They've got this thing up and running fast, back and forth for inside a minute to play in the first. They'll ride the hot hand. Creates a little space. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. The Buckeyes come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. He's moving out of the pocket. He'll pull it down. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
Man-to-man coverage is a great opportunity for scrambling quarterbacks to take off and run because everybody on defense who's covering has their backs turned to the quarterback, obviously, because they're chasing an intended receiver or target. So good job that time by the quarterback knowing, I've got man coverage, it's not open. I can take off and go make something positive happen.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Caught in the backfield, it's Jackson. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down.
Well, he got out. What do you
mean? Will have to use its first timeout of the half. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Looking to fire.
Yeah.
Moves away as he feels pressure.
Easy call.
He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone. That one saved the touchdown at least for now. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary.
Yeah.
They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here.
Yeah. Oh, no,
quarterback making checks. Looking for a man. It's Sayin.
What is it, though?
Touchdown, Ohio State. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. I don't know exactly what the defensive coverage was, but it certainly wasn't part of the plan to leave him that wide open.
Well, I don't think they knew what their defensive coverage was either. How do you leave that big guy open down here in the red zone? You know the quarterback loves the big tight ends in this area. It's a really poor job by the defense.
On to attempt the try. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. They want to get the ball right back here in the first half. They've got the lead going for the onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
Well, only in the first half, and I don't think anybody had an onside kick in the second quarter on their bingo card. They were trying to catch the opponent off guard, but it didn't work. Now let's find out what this offense could do. You've got to make them pay for gambling.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at 48. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He's got it. He'll be brought down at the 41-yard line, not close to the line to gain, and it's 4th down. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. Brings it down on the right side. Off the races. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Buckeyes. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
One of the things I love about this quarterback, David, is that he keeps his eyes downfield when he gets outside the pocket. He might have had an opportunity to take off running with that, but he knew he had an opportunity for an even bigger play. How about the run after the catch?
And that's great. You love that about the quarterbacks, but it's so frustrating when you got a guy that just breaks the contain of the pocket, breaks down your defense. Now you got to cover longer in the back end, and you could tell he comes free, he sees him, catches it, and walks right into the end zone.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. He'll bring it back from inside his... And the
Fumble!
inviting disaster. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Hey, as a return guy, you know that you're going to get popped.
Pull me out like a light, like a light, like a light, like a light, like a
Trying to
light.
dislodge the football.
There he goes.
Watch this thing go.
He'll be stopped just short of the end zone.
Start see. Look like a fool. Look like a fool. You see? Like a light.
For this
And
offense. And this was just a low man wins battle right on the doorstep of the goal line, and the defense comes up with the stop. They go right back to this guy on second and goal. Just hammer it with this running back again. He noses his way into the end zone. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
And the extra point sails through, and they have a 35-7 lead. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. From inside the 10. And the ball's free, deep in his own territory. Recovered by the kicking team.
Man, this kickoff unit, they've got heat-seeking missiles running down the field with bad intentions. They hit that return man with authority. That's a punt by Reese.
Now the connection takes it to the 11. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Now the play fake. He's got it on the run. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, and it'll be first and goal from the 1. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being a more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Dropping back, it's Altmaier. They've got the screen set up. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Backed up now, here's second and long. Back to pass. Caught in the backfield. It's Arkin. Oh, he's got some space. And they do a really good job. Not as easy as it looks to get those blocks. And he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. Didn't get much on first down. It's second and 9. Looking to fire. Bought a little time, lets it go. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground cover to pick up the first. The Fighting Illini needing to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And another negative play for this offense. You've had the turnovers. You're throwing in the sacks. Like, they've got to do something better. They got to protect their quarterback, and they got to take care of the football. There's step 1 and 2.
He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. First play of the drive wants to throw. The throw. Firing to the right, complete. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. The Buckeyes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking for space to the left. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. Leaves it with the back. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. And the Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. Makes the catch. Oh, spins away. They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. This dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for him.
They've got it at the 36 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. Moves around to clear up the vision. Trying to make magic with his feet. Finds a crease at the 20. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Zings it complete to the right. Brings it to the open. That's out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And I got to find ways to manufacture some offense down here in this area. The field shrinks. It gets a little bit more difficult. So I got to take a few more chances, get the ball with some speed on the perimeter, try to make some big plays.
Oh, big fella almost had a pick right there. Instead, it falls incomplete. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Touchdown, and they take it in for 6 more points.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They scored again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
And he added the extra point.
Just
So
amazing.
here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. On the move from inside his 5. They make the stop on the return, and that is priority 1. You don't want some big return to give up a cheap touchdown on the final play of the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors and our halftime update.
Gentlemen, the Illibuck is on the line, and already Ohio State and Illinois have given us some stirring moments.
Inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. Nothing went right in that first half, in the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further.
But the comeback is possible. Remember 2006, Michigan State down 35 to Northwestern at halftime? They somehow came back and won the game. But it all starts on one play, and that has to happen here on this first drive.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
But we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight up front. They're just getting beat across the board.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Snagged in the middle. It's Clement. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. hauls it in, looking for space. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt.
Turning it on! And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. Offense getting set for first down. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Now adjusting. On the run, deep down the right side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Behind the chains now on second and long.
So 17.
And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. And the defense was right there to make the tackle, but not before they get it to the 12 and set up in the red zone. He wants to throw it again. Touchdown, Ohio State. Made the grab in the end zone for the score. Buckeyes starting to pull away from this one, and Illinois is in trouble.
First of all, we all know Ohio State's the more talented team. Every time they play, Illinois knows that going into. They need things to go right. Not everything going right in this rivalry game. Wheels are starting to come off long.
Yeah, you're right, David. In this game, this is really Illinois' national championship. Ohio State's expected to win. You're never sure what their headspace is going to be coming into it. They came in here locked and loaded and focused, and they're showing it here in the second half.
The Illinois offense returns to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Here's the handoff. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. The trophy that the Buckeyes and Illini play for, the Illibuck, guys, is a giant wooden turret.
Imagine that, man. You're having to put your trophies in a water tank and feed it. It's probably the only trophy that ever had that ability. It's incredible. It's nurtured. Maybe a little bit different story now, dude. That is pretty cool. That is pretty cool.
And I guess you really only need one turtle every 100 years. So the trophy's not expensive. I guess you just got to take care of it, and every year you pass a live living animal. That's why they changed it.
Illinois coming back to the line with a 1st and 10. Grabbed over the middle. It's Dixon. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll try the run. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Illinois lining up to punt this one away. Hey, you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Looking to pass, it's Sayin. The screen, he's got wheels. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Caught behind the line. It's Peebles.
Jesus.
He gets it past the 25-yard line and finally knocked out of bounds at the 27.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And here comes the offense on second down. Running to Green. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just...
He lost one down the
This will be
sideline.
wide open.
Toasted coverage, got it deep. deep downfield. Right down the gut of the field. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Buckeyes. He has been surgical, precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And the return man is stopped, and now they'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. He leaves it with his back. He gets it all the way out to the 19-yard line, a pickup of 6. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Fighting Illini with options here on 2nd and short. Dropping back, it's Altmaier.
Oh, get it.
Now it's worse, the ball's
Get it wrong.
It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it?
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, you got to get the football. Offense very lucky to get that football.
Fires one high and deep.
Strand.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there. And it just slipped through his fingers. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. The short hands, it's Peoples. And he's got enough for a first down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the 3rd. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. This quarterback part of their running game. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
I'm not sure what the quarterback saw in that one, but that was a very quick decision to take off and run with it to try to get his offense some positive yards.
They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Peterson.
There he goes. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. The Buckeyes are rolling down the field. A first down run in the red zone. Driving its way all the way down to the 3-yard line. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Ohio State. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David. So this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
And he made the extra point without problem. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy at second down. Back to throw, it's Altmaier. Here's the heat. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And as a defense, a lot of times you're coming to the game, you're just trying to limit the damage when you play a really great quarterback. And they've done more than that today. They have dominated this football game. The offense has carried their weight, and this is looking like a great outcome.
Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be fourth down. Hunt is on its way. Makes the catch at the 35. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now on the same page.
They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Gets away from one. He's got space. Turning on the Jets. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown. The Buckeyes trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. Wide receiver going in motion. With jet sweep pass. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
How in the world did he miss that? Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this size of a lead. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Illinois offense returns to the field. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looking downfield, it's Altmaier.
Stretch.
And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. Here's the return. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up his offense nicely. Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Off play action on 1st down. Buys a little extra time. On the move to the right.
Bean tap! Oh my god! That's a bean tap! Oh my god! That's a bean tap! Hit him in stride and triple coverage. Bap, 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 bap. That's a straight up bap, 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 bap. That's a straight up blue. Dun, 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 dun.
The offense knocking on the door. First and goal. He's looking to throw. Into the end zone. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
And everybody's got different philosophies. Some people kick onside every single time. You go for the big play, try to create some momentum for your team, but they failed. A nice job covering the kick, seeing the football off the kicker's foot, securing it, getting on the ground, and making sure your offense retains the football.
He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Trying to set up the screen. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Man, what a really nice job by being disciplined by this defense. Like understanding, I'm trying to rush the passer, probably a passing situation type of a deal.
Oh, he's got some space. He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning. Illinois picked up the first down, now here they come again. Fires to the middle.
Oh.
And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete. So now it's second and long. Looking for a man. It's Altmaier. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. But they still do count it for 6.
I think it's a good sign for coaches to see that they're...
Nope.
Oh, they block it.
Yeah,
Still on his feet, and remember, he can
what are
return
you
it.
to score?
A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Coming out with it, it's Tate. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Got room at the 35. And he will finally go out of bounds after another big gain, and they are absolutely gashing them with this running game. And the Buckeyes, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
A lot of times with these RPOs, you see linebackers so slow, they don't want to mess up. Not on this one. Watch the defense attack downhill, go get the running back, get a tackle for a loss.
Just a short pass to the tight end. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch. And that comfortable lead they enjoy right now is not slowing down the aggression, not one bit.
Well, I think at this point, the coaching staff is just trying to continue evaluating their own players, and I don't...
Breaks into the open. Got enough space. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense.
Forget the kick. He's going to throw it. He makes the catch in the end zone, and that trickery works to perfection for the 2. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Looking downfield, it's Altmaier. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Timeout is called with just a single second left. After this, it'll be a wrap. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the ball falls to the ground, incomplete. The game is over, and that's just sort of how this one is gone. Hardly unusual. It is a trophy that many aren't even aware exists, but Ohio State will once again take home the second oldest trophy in the Big Ten, the Yellow Buck. That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.